Yo, what's going on, y'all? So today I want to have a conversation about black culture, but not just black culture. I want to talk specifically about black image, the image of the black man, right? Because I posted a video the other day, and in that video, it was about a young man who got into an altercation with his girlfriend's family. And so in that video, I expressed basically that I think that a lot of families basically play a role in sabotaging relationships, right? But I think that a big component that's also something that is equally valid that we need to look at is the image of the black man and why this pooky image that we have is something that can also play a role in the way that we're treated. So you're probably thinking, look, man, that's not fair. We should be able to do and look how we want. And look, and I'm not gonna disagree with you. I've been there. I've had my phase. But one thing I can tell you is that you can't change the world. And the truth of the matter is how you look, how you represent yourself, it 100% matters. And if we're really going to be honest, the truth of the honest truth, the unfiltered truth is that for a black man, it matters even more. The black image matters even more for black men. We have stuff stacked against us. We know this already. You guys always love to talk about racism and all these things that we have to go against, right? Well, look, are you gonna keep making it harder for yourself? Are you gonna keep making it harder for yourself? Or cause I can sit up here and talk about how trash black culture is till I'm blue in the face. But the truth of the matter is, what are we gonna do about it? What are we going to do about it? One thing that we can do about it is improve our image, because what we can control what the world sees. We can control what we present. We can control what we do. That's what we need to focus on, controlling what we can. What we can't, there's nothing we can do about it. So don't focus on it, but control what you can. Control what you can. And for us, that is the image. When people see us in the streets, when people see us out in public, when people see us on TV, we can control to an extent what they can see. Now, people gonna fabricate stuff, then they're gonna fabricate it. But we can't control that. But you can control what you allow. The truth of the matter is, a lot of people allow their image to be trash, and they allow the black culture to have a trash image. And that's the truth of the matter. And look, I'm still standing 100% behind what I said. And I think that that this culture needs to be broken down and start over, completely over from anew, right? But before we can do that, we need to start worrying about how we're going to do that. The number one thing we could do is get back to our image and how we present ourselves to the world. Our image, how we look, how we go about things. Because I'm not saying that this is true, but what if that guy had went there in like a nice button down, or you know what I'm saying, something like that, and he wasn't dressed the way he was? Is it possible that he may have been treated differently? When you go in the interview, is it possible that the way you dress and the way you present yourself is the reason why you're getting treated the way you're getting treated? Is it possible that when you go to the store, when you go to the liquor store, when you go to the gas station, when you go to the mall, that the way you're treated is because of how you present yourself? This is just a question that I'm asking, because this is things that we need to really look at. So, how do we improve our image? Well, it's going to take baby steps, but first thing is We have to control the image that we put out. And part of that is, to an extent, we have to lose the Pookie Ray and Ray Ray look, start dressing like grown men, start presenting yourself better, because it's a time and a place for everything. But mainly, it's just certain things that a man should have. One of those key things that a man should have: a suit. A suit. How many men do you know that don't have suits? How many men do you know that have suits, but they don't have the right kind of suits? How many men do you know that have suits, but they look crazy in them? You don't like to wear look, I'm going to tell you something. One of the reasons why you don't like to wear suits is because you look crazy. You feel like you look crazy because you do. And that's because you don't know. And that's because a lot of people didn't have nobody to teach us shit. And that's just the truth of the matter. We didn't have people to teach us. And the people that did, they just going off of what they know. So if what they know ain't right, then guess what? What you know ain't going to be right. But these kind of things are important. Every man should have a suit. Every man should own a suit. At least one. At least one. Now, if you want my opinion, I always hear this video going around about Steve Harvey talking about 5 suits that every man should own. And he always says the first suit that a man should own is a black suit. I'm here to tell you, I disagree. I do not think that is correct. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you're going to only get a black suit, guess what? There are too many rules, too many strict policies that you have to follow when you wear black, or else you're going to look like a clown. That's just the truth of the matter. And look, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make this sweet for you. But this is medicine. This is medicine. This is what you need to hear. Look, do not get a black suit, okay? I'm telling you, you get a black suit, then you have to follow these rules, okay? You get a black suit, you have to wear black shoes, and you have to wear black socks. Anything else makes you look like a clown, okay? That's number one. Number two, unless you're trying to be a Secret Service agent, or unless you're trying to look like Men in Black, stay away from the solid ties, because, yeah, that's what you'll look like. You'll look like a CIA agent. And a big reason, number 3, why you may want to avoid the black suit as your only suit, or even your first suit, is because when we're talking about levels of formality, black is like second to the highest. And, you really just want to stay away from it unless we're talking about, unless you go to a lot of funerals, or you go to a lot of black tie events or a lot of formal events. But in most cases, most people don't. And in even more cases, are you really around that many funerals? If you're attending that many funerals, then it might be, a good idea to change your environment. I'm just saying. But what do I know? If you're really looking for your first suit, I'm telling you, stick with the classic menswear colors. That's navy and that's charcoal. Those 2 colors will get you through any situation, any scenario that you need to go through, from business to formal. Unless you're going to a black tie, then most people aren't. So for any normal situation, formal or casual, wedding, interview, work, galas, dinners, you know what I'm saying? Corporate events, a navy suit or a charcoal suit will get you through. The reason why I say that is because, one, they're both dark. They're dark colors. You get them dark enough from a distance, they look like black. Then, if you get them a shade, like you get them lighter, guess what? They're more casual. The darker it is, the more casual it is. I mean, the more formal it is. I'm sorry. The lighter it is, the more casual it is. You get these two colors. Which one? Now, I think you get both of them, cover everything, right? Then maybe you can think about a black suit. But if you want my opinion, navy and charcoal will get you through any situation, and they're more versatile. You can wear brown shoes with charcoal. You can wear brown shoes with navy. You can wear brown shoes with you can wear black shoes with navy. You can wear black shoes with charcoal. You can wear oxblood shoes. You can wear light brown shoes. You have more options. Okay, when you wear a black suit, you're stuck and you're in that lane. You're in the black suit lane. So you have to wear black. And guess what? And if that's what you want to do, that's all fine and dandy. But I'm just telling you that you might want, if you're only going to have one suit, you want to get the most out of it. You want to get the most out of it. And also, you don't want to just go and buy a cheap suit unless you absolutely have to. I'm going to be honest with you. This is really controversial, right? But a lot of people don't believe in spending over $100 to $200 on suits. And I'm just not finding that out. And I don't understand, because in 2 years, when you done took it to the cleaners too many times and you sweating because you sweating it out because it's cheaply made polyester, and now you done took it to the cleaners, now you got wrinkles and the fuse canvas is now coming apart, all the glue is falling apart, all that stuff, and now you buying another one when you can just save up a little more and get a higher quality suit. My recommendation, Suit Supply is a guy's best friend. Suit Supply will be your best friend. Save up. When we talking about quality menswear, quality means more than quantity. It's better to buy one quality suit than to buy two cheap suits. It'll last longer. Now, you're probably wondering, which one should I get between the navy and the charcoal, right? Navy and gray, blue and gray. Which one, right? Well, they have different effects. So if you're looking to be more serious, more mature, you're looking to, come across more strong, you probably want to go with the charcoal suit. Navy tends to have more of a youthful appearance. So if you want to look younger, appear more friendly, appear more calm, approachable, go with the navy. That's the psychology behind the color blue. Me personally, I love my gray suits. I like to make a statement. So if I can only pick one, I'm going with the charcoal. Then you can start playing around with the other colors. Then maybe you can incorporate a black suit, for your funerals, to sub for your formal wear. You don't want to get a tux. But these type of things matter. These type of things matter. And you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised the change in the way you're treated. I used to have freeform locks, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm looking kind of rough right now, but you won't believe the change in the way you're treated when you change the way you present yourself. The things that happen, the people that are a little nicer to you. Kevin Samuels talked about this stuff all the time when he was alive. All the time. And it's important because Do you want to keep suffering the same? Because the world is moving on by. They just released a chart. And the Hispanics then passed us up. We really gonna keep letting the world pass us by? We can sit up and talk about the problem all day, but we need solutions. And the image is the solution. That is a solution. It's not the solution, but it is a solution. It's a solution. If we improve our image, different things can come about. Different things can happen. Different opportunities. First impression is your best impression. It's the way it's supposed to be. It's harder to fix a bad first impression than it is to make a good first impression. But on that note, if you made it to the end of this video, I just want to let you know I appreciate you. I just wanted to, have some real talk and have a real honest conversation, because like I said, we can sit up and talk about the problem all day, but eventually we do have to discuss solutions. And I just truly believe that if we could go back, because when you see these pictures of men and women in the days 40, 50, 60 years ago, even just that little time ago, it was different. It was different. You go back to the times of the mob. The mob were gangsters in suits. Even they understood the importance of looking presentable. That's why they had tailors on retainer. It's important. It's important. And you'll share this with people that need to hear this message. That's the truth of the matter. These are the type of things that we need to talk about. And I'm dedicated to talk about it, because at the end of the day, we're about to go into 2024. Into 2024. Are we going to keep complaining about the same things? Or are we going to do things and change it and make a change? Because at the end of the day, I understand that Noah's Ark wasn't meant for everybody. So we need to get on one accord with the people who are willing and be the change. Forget everybody else. Forget them. Forget them. On that note, I'm signing out.